Mr. Abbey, welcome to the investment chart in a Rolls Royce.
Thank you, boss. I'm honored. I'm honored to be on this chart in a Rolls Royce.
Yes, in a Rolls Royce.
In a Rolls Royce.
So Ferrari, Bentley, Rolls Royce. Which one for you?
I'll go for Rolls Royce.
You go for Rolls Royce.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
No.
No. It speaks of maturity. It speaks of strength. It speaks of experience. It speaks of it defines wealth in a very honorable way.
Do you know that each part of this car is hand finished?
Wow.
Yeah, like even the leather seat.
Are you just kidding me?
Yeah. That's why it takes 6 months to do a Rolls Royce.
Wow.
6 solid months.
In the factory.
Yes, and it's customized to you.
Okay, I want one of these to be customized to me. You understand? Because it's it goes to show the quality of what that comes out at the end of the day. It takes that long to make one, and it takes that number of time you will do so much of some other brands.
Very true.
So it goes to show the goes.
So our topic today is prudency, right? And in this part of the world, we will rather, fake it than actually do all it takes to make it. You have people spend money, and actually, I always say this, that poor people buy what they don't need to impress people that don't care. And you often see people couldn't afford even things like this, forcing themselves to do it, or through dubious means to do things like this, to buy things like this, just to impress people who really don't care. So from your experience, if you really want to afford luxury in a comfortable manner, in a way that as they say where I come from, what do you think is needed?
Practically, I think it's going to be a life of investment, a life of investment, a life of investment. So it's investment all the way, practically, because you cannot harvest what you've not invested. If you want to get something great, you have to learn how to go through the sowing seasons. When you sow the seeds, wait for the time to go through the process, then the seeds will give birth to fruits, better fruits. So I think a life of investment for me would lead to any affluent life at the end of the day. You invest when you are thinking of your properties. You invest when you're thinking of your family, your children. You invest when you're thinking of vacations. You invest when you're thinking of having stuff to leave for your children after you're gone. You invest to have a beautiful life, a wonderful life. My story is not always complete without mentioning a leader. I don't know how, because I know then you open my eyes to investments. When you make money, make sure you save some, invest some. And he'll keep telling you, make sure you have landed properties. Land is always ringing that bell, because our kind of trade, you can easily fall prey to the facade,
the showbiz
thing, because it's showbiz. It's a business of showing. So people want to see, but you see, after all said and done, you go back to reality. Reality is not what you're seeing. I need to tell you, hey guy, alarm deal. So for me, it took a long time sewing, and thank God I have a wonderful wife that believes in all that structure. So she helped me out, how to save this, save that, invest in this, stock market here, invest in this. She knows how to do all the tradings. I don't know. I'll just make money, divide it into 4, give the 1/3, then hold one part, and that's the one part we'll now use for housekeeping and all that. She knows how to plug it into different investments and all that, And when it was time for us to move out, being a tenant, when they gave us the figure, we're like, okay, you are going to spread the payment, and for so number of months. I told her, babes, are we going to spread the payment or we just pay once? Don't we have enough? And she did her math. Okay, if we pull our investment here, we get this investment here, we put it all together, I think we're going to have more than enough to pay. And voila, that was how. We just pulled investments that we've had from different portals, put it together, and we bought the house. And we didn't make noise. There was no noise about it. This was years ago. So just enter. There was nothing like come and do media house warming. Our house is not even cold before that we need to warm it up. But that's it.
G-Text Homes,
a subsidiary of G-Text Global, brought to you by Stephen Akintayo,
and is bringing you
Jasper Estate. It is located along the urban area of Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria.
This is just luxury at the tip of your fingers, with just 12 minutes drive from the Lakapine Tropicana.
It's 15 minutes from Dangote Refinery.
And it's 5 minutes to Lekki Town.
2 minutes from Stone Beach Resort.
It is just adjacent to the Dangote Jetty.
And if you're one that like to travel down memory lane and be in tune with the relics, Awolowo Museum is 5 minutes away. It is barely 11 minutes from Lekki Deep Sea Port.
Pick up that phone, dial that number, send that WhatsApp message to the number on your screen, and secure your slot today.
Also available in Abuja, and 20% discount also apply.
G-Text Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
G-Text Home is a brand with vision of having the largest green and smart estate with innovation and technology. The vision has given birth to Jasper Gardenia along the coastline of Ibeju, Lekki, Lagos. The first green and smart affordable estate. Now, Jasper Estate is just 10 minutes away from Dangote Refinery and is just opposite the Lekki Golf Course. And guess what? The title is Gizet. Now with 17 million naira, you can get a property here. Yes, and you can also make a down payment of 5 million naira, and you can choose not to pay it at one go. There is a stretch of 24 months payment. So what that means is that you have 2 years to pay for the property. So it is pertinent you are part of what is going on here, because here, my friend, is the future.
G-Text Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
By the way, before I go on, I want us to just feel this. Let's just meditate for 1 minute.
Okay.
Stretch your legs. Just meditate.
Lord.
Just feel. Glory to God.
Glory.
Yeah.
Good things good. Good thing good, man.
Okay, so let's go. So I wanted to, one of the things I often say is this, that if you check some people's wardrobe, the money to build 3-story buildings,
You're very correct.
and some men, if you were to investigate their tummy,
Yes.
what has gone in?
Finger.
10-story building.
I'm telling you.
All manner.
All manner of things. Buffet, cow,
Everything.
cow head, cow leg.
Eating with 5 fingers.
I'm telling you.
You know, and so
Mobile eateries.
So from your experience, how do we begin to learn? I had a friend who said, he was building his house, and they just don't know him one day. Every day, of course, buy crate of drinks in the house, and they don't know him that a block, as at that time, is 200 naira.
Yeah.
And that particular drink, Maltina, then he loves Maltina. I said the Maltina is also 200 naira. And in a week, like 2 crates finish.
Bam.
Don't go. So this is, if I multiply, that's like 48 blocks.
Yeah.
I know where my house will reach.
True.
As in this house.
True.
No more. Everybody hold your own. You want to eat Maltina?
Shop block. So I have not changed my wardrobe in like going to 3 years now. I've not bought for myself a new clothes.
And you are in show business.
And I'm in showbiz.
Wow.
Sometimes you see me, I'll
So
use.
you are not showing the business.
I don't even want to bother myself. Because you human beings, they will push you and push you and push you. I was in one red carpet. You know, sir, this was the same shirt you wore at one. I said, it concerns you. Is it not my shirt? Did I steal it? So because I wore it in one other red carpet, I should not wear it again. I said, something's wrong with you. Something good is wrong with you. Are you okay?
You know, one of my mentors who of course own private jets and several properties, so one day he came home and called family meetings. From today, no more egg in this house. You want egg, lay one. From today, no more milk in this house. You want milk, squeeze your bread
And press it out.
and drink it.
Exactly. It's a sacrifice.
And today, see where he is.
It's a sacrifice.
The luxury.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome to Burial 2. Last year we launched Burial 1 and in 6 months we're sold out here at Eleko. And now we're in Burial 2 and Burial 2 is juicier and better. Why? It has an approved gazette. So it has a government title. Very good document. And guess how much we're selling? We're selling for 15 million. You qualify to be able to pay just 10 million if you pay right now. And this slot is just 10 slots for you to pay 10 million. Once 10 slots is gone, bye. Yes, it has water, but we're creating roads. We are fencing round. There's some feeling for everybody in phase 2. You want to take advantage of this and invest today so that you can smile tomorrow. I love you, and I'm Stephen Akintayo.
GTEX Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
There has to be sacrifice actually. There has to be, there's a price to pay. There's a price to pay. You don't get you don't get there automatically.
True.
You get there paying the price. Sometimes the price people don't, in fact most of the time when you pay the price people don't even see it.
Yeah, they don't know.
You feel the pain, you go through the neglects, you go through the things you could have afforded but you refuse to afford. You cut off you cut your coat according to your vision. You understand? According to your sight. You understand? When I say cut your coat according to your sight, I say cut your coat according to your sight, your vision, where you are going to reach it.
God,
Woo! Yeah. Cut your coat according to your sight. Yeah.
To where you're
going to.
Another one say cut your coat according to the content of your material.
The volume of your material.
Because you could be large.
Yes, I have more small things. Just sew handkerchief. If you are not so coat, sew handkerchief.
Amazing.
You know,
amazing.
And gradually you will get there.
Yeah.
If you keep and every vision you have, share it with your family, that your wife, your children, so that even if you cannot fulfill it, they will run
powerful,
with it.
powerful.
So it mustn't be you achieving it, but your generation will finally achieve that dream. It's a dream. It's a right vision. Make it plain. So when they see them, we run, say, my daddy started this, so I have to finish it.
I remember an experience you won't believe. Years ago, I started my business. I used to take Molu to work. I was living in Songo, and then my business was in Ikeja. One day somebody sent me a mail, and in the mail he said, you that you call yourself CEO, you are taking Molu. you know. And I remember I called my staff there and I said, one day this person will see me fly all over the world, you know, because life is a phases, men are in sizes. I'm living my size.
That's right.
You know, and soon that size will be bigger.
That's right.
Than that the whole world will then see.
That's right.
And I think it's important that we know that the season of investment is a season to be prudent. It's a season to cut back.
GTEX Home is a brand with vision of having the largest green and smart estate with innovation and technology. The vision has given birth to Jasper Gardenia along the coastline of Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos. The first green and smart affordable estate. Now, Jasper Estate is just 10 minutes away from Dangote Refinery and is just opposite the Lekki Golf Course. And guess what? The title is Gizet. Now with 17 million naira, you can get a property here. Yes, and you can also make a down payment of 5 million naira, and you can choose not to pay it at one go. There is a stretch of 24 months payment. So what that means is that you have 2 years to pay for the property. So it is pertinent you are part of what is going on here, because here, my friend, is the future.
GTEX Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
GTEX Homes,
A subsidiary of GTEX Global, brought to you by Stephen Akintayo.
and is bringing you
Jasper Estate. It is located along the urban area of Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria.
This is just luxury at the tip of your fingers with just 12 minutes drive from the Pine Tropicana.
It's 15 minutes from Dangote Refinery.
And it's 5 minutes to Lekki Town.
2 minutes from Stone Beach Resort.
It is just adjacent to the Dangote Jetty.
And if you're one that like to travel down memory lane and be in tune with the relics, Awolowo Museum is 5 minutes away. It is barely 11 minutes from Lekki Deep Sea Port.
Pick up that phone, dial that number, send that WhatsApp message to the number on your screen and secure your slot today.
Also available in Abuja, and 20% discount also apply.
GTEX Homes. We don't just sell properties.
We help you build your future.
One of the things I think is better to put it in one
Area. Look at that soup pot for you. With some make pay to avoid story that touch. Hallelujah. Do you know what Imekpe is? Imekpe is periwinkle. Okay. You must put Imekpe inside your soup. Either banga soup or wewri, or wo soup, or ewewisha, or okra pepper soup. Okay. I can, the list goes on. Riboto and things like that. Riboto. Yes, riboto. It's a kind of soup also. Riboto, you put Imekpe inside. Oh goodness. Oh, Imekpe. K-E-E.
I'm sure we should be discussing this.
Okay, no. The periwinkle.
You know.
It's Rolls Royce, we call it periwinkle.
It's a Rolls Royce.
In the downfall, I call it Imekpe.
Rolls Royce investment.
Yeah, so it's I'm from
investment chart.
Yeah, so it's periwinkle.
Rolls Royce.
Periwinkle with Rolls Royce.
Come on.
Yeah.
Package yourself.
So you put periwinkle inside bandages.
Package yourself.
That's what I'm doing now.
We know you are from
The area.
Yeah.
So you put
but there's a way you package.
That's what I'm doing. Periwinkle inside banga soup.
Yeah.
You know, so that your soup will be enriched with periwinkle. Yes.
Okay.
Rolls Royce. Yeah, you say something about what do you want to say?
I don't forget.
What do you want to say?
I don't forget. I don't forget. You don't
forgive me. It was about all about prudency, practically. You know,
yeah.
Seed time and harvest.
Seed time and harvest, will never end. One of the major, thing that I want us to talk about is this pressure to buy things that you don't need to impress people that don't care.
I think one of them practically was, there was time I was driving
I like that.
I was driving a baby boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, burgundy color, and then I had money to buy an exotic car on my level, my status. But it would be unwise of me at that time to do that because it was not necessary. Because at that time I was living with two of my friends were living together. We rented an apartment together, 3 bedrooms, everybody had their own rooms and all that. And we're living together. And it will not make any sense for me to start investing in that when I know that my aspiration is to one day, grow, stay in my own house, get my own landlord and all that. So we didn't go down that. In fact, we had the same mindset, me and my friends. We had the same mindset. In fact, it was then we started investing in properties. Most of the landed properties I have in this axis way back then was those years. We stayed together. Guys that were like living, that were expecting us to have gotten to a certain level. They were like, top notch, driving the Bears. We're looking at them. Okay, oh God for us all. My wife look at me and say, you're up to this level. I say we're up to that level, but not now. It's called learning how to be the cold and the calm. You wait for the right time. You have to wait just because you are Jesus, but let John the Baptist baptize you. You understand?
I like that.
John the Baptist was baptized.
I like that.
Even when John saw, he said, but you are the Lord. He said, shh, baptize me. Baptize me first, dip me inside. It's for a season. So we did that, and I was living on the mainland, with my friends until I moved fast. It was tragedy that made me move from there. My house got burnt and I went back to start to squatting without my small car. All my clothes were in my car. That was my wardrobe and everything. And God did it. Funds were coming. I was working. I worked twice as hard before my house got bombed. And funds were coming. I was making investments here and there. I didn't rush to go and show off. People were really showing off, and it got to the time I now paid for a rented apartment in Lekki Phase 1. And it was a beautiful apartment. Paid for 2 years, and my life started moving upwards. From there, I knew that I was going to get married the next year. I said, okay, I need a good car to fit my next level. So, and I was ready for that. I didn't jump at it. So I got a nice car. And when people saw me with that car, I remember there was one blogger. Later he became my friend. He's in Germany. That carried news. Abbey, how can you have such a car? I bought an Avalon then. That was the year. That year's Avalon. It was a limited edition. Beautiful when it had that nice dashboard. How can? Who? When? How? Made all kinds of noise on our blog. And I now went back and said, you were not there when I was drinking.
Yes, so when you were
not there when
I was hustle.
Yes. How dare you define me by your perception?
Richard.
She went back to capture what I wrote to her, published it the next week as her own my reply from MCI.